Bum 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 bum. All right, looks like I'm live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. How you doing, YouTube? Hey, hey, YouTube. All right, I don't see anybody there. Am I on Periscope? That's the big question. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I started live there. Uh-huh. Hello, Marat. Hello, Attila, Nadelencio, Roberta, Valber. How you guys doing? How you doing? I'm still getting set up here. I don't know why, but Facebook ain't working. Facebook don't want to play. Hello, Roberto, Elki, Valid, Pablo, Rostislav. Good. Marat, you're a linguistics major? Ugh. Linguistics. Hi from Spain, hi from France. ¿Cómo estás? That's the end of my Spanish. Pretty good. Good. Good, Valber. All right, we're going to try another method to get into Facebook. Yeah. Have fun with that, Marat. All right, let's see. LME live. Go live. 3, 2, 1. Dana. Hey, Coach. Hi from Brazil. How you doing? From Spain again. Roberto Dima. Hi, bro. What's up, bro? Idris. How you doing? How you doing? Hola, hola. Hello, Cocas 800. I'm live on Facebook thanks to my phone. Thanks to my phone. And we've got hi on Facebook. Good. Just getting used to everybody here. I'm still setting up. I'm going to play some music. One eye with you, the other watching soccer. Oh, what's the game? I'm going to be watching, setting up. I'm going to have some music on. Just ignore me. We'll get going in a couple minutes. People on Facebook, hi Durgam, hi Shala. You're going to have a better time on YouTube. So if you can go to YouTube and watch, the experience will be better because we have some screens and stuff like that. Hello from Paris. My wife and I are watching. Esteban from Nicaragua. Hey, Sydney. How you doing? Toru. Thanks. Yeah, they were delicious noodles too, Toru. Thank you. Jose, how you doing, Jose? Oh, Sydney, I have good news. Starting next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Brazil, you've got a new teacher. It's in the schedule. You'll see the new schedule for $3.99. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes, guy. Hello, Tatiana, Sydney, Sales, Brzemik, Suleki. I like that name. It's a cool name. Enjoy some music. I'll be back. I got to heat up my coffee and stuff like that. Can you guys hear the music? It shouldn't be loud, otherwise we have copyright problems. You know what? Who cares about copyright? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I think I'm warmed up. I think I got everything going okay. Once again, thank you everybody for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate it. Turn up the volume. Yeah, I want to, but we have copyright problems. I've got echo problems. I'm working with a new camera. It's not easy eventually, but copyright's the big thing. We got a couple more people. Elizabeth, Valid, Marat. It's getting louder. Good. Carmel. Hi, Carmel. And Ripon. And right north of me, Bryce. Why do you listen to such music? Because I like it, Bryce. Miriam. Hi. Aicha. Hello. Valber. Say hello to my wife. Her name is Odissea. Odissea. Hi, Odissea Pereira. Ba-bum. Luis, hi. Alex, what's up, coach? Not much. Leo, how you doing, Leo? Welcome. Julio, and I'm looking on Facebook now. From Riviera, Maya. All right, great. How you doing, Julio? Another Julio from Pernambuco. Ooh, cool. Anderson's here. How you doing, Anderson? Anderson over on the East Coast. Edinho, how you doing? The best. I'm glad that you could join me. Milena from Italy. Ferrari, the home of the Ferrari. Excellent. Welcome, welcome. Nimra from the UK. All right. I'm glad. We've got about 70 people watching right now. Thank you very much for joining me. Today on the agenda, I've got a news story for you. That should be fun, right? I hope so. It's going to be fun for me. Make sure that my digital audio recorder is working. And we've got for DDM VIP, if anybody is interested in joining DDM VIP, and I know all of you are interested in joining DDM VIP, well, we have a special offer for DDM VIP and DDM Lite Mondays. And the reason we have a special offer is next Monday we are starting a new group of lessons, so it's a perfect time. So I'll tell you about that, and then we have questions and answers where I will try to answer your questions. How can you be recording? I'm looking at my digital audio recorder, which is recording stuff. It's recording music. There, now the music's gone. The day the music died. Okay, and now okay, things are good now. So, again, three things. The news, a special offer, and Q&A. So I look forward to doing all of this with you. If you have some questions, please save them a little bit for a little bit later, and I'll answer them. Free live lesson every Wednesday for free. Yeah, this is the free live lesson. This is it. This is it. This is the free one. Every Wednesday, not necessarily, but I'll do my best. Odissea is pretty happy with your hello. I hope so. I'm sure my pronunciation was terrible. Let me see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. So, how many of you got the newsletter? Don't raise your hand. Say me. I want to hear lots of me's. I want to read lots of me's or thumbs up or something. How many of you got the newsletter? Received the newsletter yesterday? Sent it out yesterday, last night? No one? I got it. Good. Alex got it. Very good. Very good. Me, Anderson got it. Me. Good. Not me. Zhirong Chen. What is your problem? 真的吗? You have to get it. Idris got it. Leo got it. JC Cichatello. What's your problem? Regina got it. Good job. Elke got it. Robert got it. Good. Not me. Bryce. Okay, so this is just new information for you, Bryce. I understand. New information. This morning. Good. So if you want the newsletter, if you're on YouTube, you see the address www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. And again, for people on Facebook, watch me on YouTube. It's much better. Let's switch this around. There you go. So can you see that? Yeah, I can just do it like this. I can do the whole show. Yeah, now you can watch me that way. Okay, so letsmasterenglish.com/free. Um, this is a really low quality broadcasting, but the software and everything's expensive. So my software, I bought vMix. I love vMix, but I'm still learning how to use it. It's really expensive. I got the HD version. I'm still working with it. I love it. We're going to be able to have phone calls, maybe some interviews. I got this new digital camera from Logitech, HD 1080p. I'm investing lots of money because I love you guys. That's why. I love you. I love you all very much. Please, when you all have children, please name your first son after me. Okay, so once again, letsmasterenglish.com/free. That's where you can get my newsletter. And every week I will send you the vocabulary for the news. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can see the vocabulary, study the words, and then on Wednesday when I give you the news, it'll be easier to hear. And I can say it really quickly. Okay, so sign up for that newsletter, get the newsletter, and then join me. All right, Facebook, come back to me. Come back to reality. There we go. Whoa, that's too close. That's too close. Okay, again, if you're watching on YouTube, it's much better. I promise, I think. All right, it's time for the news story. Are you guys ready? Just listen up. My volume is low. Please tell me, everybody, is my volume low? Yes or no? That's what I need to hear. Facebook should be okay. Volume is low. Okay, I need to adjust that. Hold on a second, guys. I can do that somehow. Sounds, playback, speakers, recording. 920, properties, levels. All right. All right. How is this? I just jacked up my volume a lot. Does this sound better? And this is for the YouTube people especially. It's going to take about a minute. Everybody says it's okay. All right. As long as I'm not peaking. Can I max it out? That's a little bit peaking. Let me drop it. Up, 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 peep, 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 up, 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 up. That should be okay. Sorry, I'm testing microphones. I look younger. Thank you. A bit loud. Turn your speakers down. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Everything should be good. We're about to start. I'm looking younger, huh? Did you see this? Yeah, I got old man hair right there. All right. This is the news story. Listen carefully. I'm going to read the news story, then go slowly, talk about the vocabulary, talk about the story, and then go read it 2 more times. Here we go. Americans love their pets. They are most definitely part of the family. But in the city, when taking 4-legged friends out for a jaunt, they've got to be tethered. All pets must be restrained, and a South Dakota man found out the hard way. He was slapped with a $190 fine for violating the ordinance entitled Animals Running at Large. The man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running, rather slithering, but the animal control officer wouldn't give in. Pythons, too, must be leashed in public. That's really funny. The news story is really funny. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? All the way at the end was the funny part. Let's go back into the story. It's a very funny story. Americans love their pets. P-E-T-S. Absolutely. Americans love their pets. I have 2 cats. I really want a dog, but next year I'm going to get a dog. It's a little bit expensive having a dog. So next year I'll have a dog. And I have 30 chicks, little baby chickens. I got 30 of them. I don't know how many females or hens. I don't know how many males or roosters, but I'll figure it out, and I'm pretty excited. So I love my cats. I will love my dog. But anyway, yeah, Americans love their pets. Americans love their pets. Pets, P-E-T-S, pets, they are most definitely part of the family. Great expression, most definitely. Absolutely. You can put those 2 words together. Most definitely. Where I live, it's most definitely the country. Outside this window, trees. Outside this window, trees. Above me, birds. And you have to be careful when birds are above you. Yeah. So most definitely means absolutely. It is a great expression. Most definitely. Pets, are most definitely part of the family. It's true. If my cat is sick, it hurts. I want to make sure she's healthy, she's happy, blah, blah, blah. But in the city, if you live in the country, it's easy. In the city, however, when taking 4-legged friends out for a jaunt. So can you guess? J-A-U-N-T, jaunt means a walk. So when taking 4-legged friends, now I'm a human. I've got 2 legs and 2 arms. But a dog has 4 legs. That's what we say, 4 legs. We don't say legs and arms. A cat has 4 legs. Chickens, how many legs do chickens have? 2 legs. But they don't have arms, they have wings. So 4-legged, and I'll spell that later, 4-legged friends means pets. Dogs, especially dogs, but it could mean cats or another type of pet too. So when taking 4-legged friends out for dinner, no. For a movie, no. For a jaunt, J-A-U-N-T, for a walk, pets, 4-legged friends, they have got to be, must. They must be tethered. Yep, tethered. They've got to be tethered. So Alexander said this is the easiest LME ever. Alexander, what does tethered mean? Yeah, that's a new word for everybody. I'm sure it's a new word for almost everybody. It means tied to something. Tied to something. So if you have a dog and you go outside in the city, you need to tie the dog, its neck, up to you. You need to hold a rope or a chain that is controlling your dog. The dog cannot be free. The dog, la 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 la, can't run around free. It has to be tied to something. It doesn't have to be tied to you. It could be tied to a tree in public. It could be tied to your bike, your bicycle. That's possible. It's okay. The dog must be tied. That's the key thing. Cat too. Any pet. All pets must be restrained. Restrained. So if you have a bird, well, you can't let it just go everywhere. It has to be in a cage. If you have a cat or a dog, it's got to have a chain or a rope. The word is leash, L-E-A-S-H. It needs to have a leash around its neck or a harness, like a horse, for example, would have a harness and reins. It has to have something. It must be, the pet must be in human control. And a South Dakota man. So America has 50 states. Okay, I was born in the state of Texas. I grew up in the state of Wisconsin. We have another state called South Dakota. Beautiful state. And there's a man in South Dakota. A South Dakota man found out the hard way. He learned that animals must be restrained the hard way, not the easy way, the difficult way. So the easy way is to read the law and then follow the law. The hard way is to ignore the law and then have the police give you a problem. That's the idea. So he found out the hard way. He was slapped with a fine. F-I-N-E. If you do something wrong, the police will give you a ticket or a fine. And they're the same thing. It's a penalty. Money you have to pay because you did something wrong. So this man was slapped with a fine. Why do we say slapped? We can just say given. This man was given a fine. But is a fine good? Do you like a fine? No, it's terrible. So we don't say given. Given is good. We say slapped. Given something bad. The man was slapped with a fine. How big of a fine? $190. $190. Why? For violating the ordinance. For breaking the law. Law, L-A-W, another word would be ordinance, and I'll spell it later. Violating, breaking the law, violating the law, violating the ordinance. So this guy violated the ordinance. He's supposed to tie up his dog, but he didn't, and he got slapped with a fine. What was the name of the ordinance? What was the name of the law? Entitled, which means having the title, Animals Running at Large. So there's a law, and the name of the law is Animals Running at Large. Animals running at large? At large means free when they're not supposed to be free. In the country, no problem. In the city, problem. Animals are not supposed to be at large, free in the public. You can't do that. They must be restrained. The man tried arguing, "Oh, please, no, not my pet, please, not my pet. My pet is different." The man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running. The law says animals running at large. But this guy said, no. My pet wasn't running. No. My pet wasn't running. It was just sitting here. It wasn't running. But wait, listen. The man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running, rather slithering. What? Slithering. I'll spell it later. What does slithering mean? Like a worm, W-O-R-M, or a snake. What? What? Let's continue. But the animal control officer, this is like the animal police, not the police officer, the animal control officer wouldn't give in. Nope, the guy was arguing, please, my pet wasn't running, it was slithering. The animal control, no, I don't care. I know the law says running anyway, I don't care. No, you have to take the ticket. Because, last sentence, pythons too must be leashed in public. This guy's pet was a python. A python is a huge snake. This guy took his huge snake to the park and let the snake slither around just like a dog. The guy's crazy. The animal control officer said, "Hey, is that your pet?" "Yes, it's my pet." "Well, you need to have a leash on your pet." What? So if you have a pet snake, how do you tie something around the neck of a snake? Is that possible? I don't think it's possible. But the animal control officer said, "Look, if you can't keep a leash, a chain, a rope on your pet snake, then you need to keep the snake in a cage, like a bird cage, a snake cage." Oh my God, what a crazy story. Absolutely crazy story. Very funny. I thought it was funny. Okay, vocabulary. So if you have a pencil, get ready to start writing these words down. Here we go. Pets, P-E-T-S, animals that we keep as family. Pets, okay? Once again, I have 2 cats. The cats are my pets. A jaunt, J-A-U-N-T. A jaunt is a walk. Yeah, going outside for a jaunt, for a walk. I'm going to take a jaunt in the woods. I'm going to take a walk in the woods. That's the idea. To be tethered. Spelling T-E-T-H-E-R-E-D. Tethered. And if something is tethered, it's tied to something. There's this long string or a long rope, R-O-P-E, or a long chain, C-H-A-I-N. And when we talk about a pet, it goes from the neck to my hand or to a tree or something like that. Tethered. When I was young, we used to have a game called tetherball. Do you guys know the game tetherball? There's a long pole, and at the top of the pole there's a rope that a ball is attached to, and you hit the ball and you spin it around, and the other guy tries to hit the ball the other way, and this is the idea of tetherball. Do you guys have tetherball? Anyway. Restrained. Spelling R-E-S-T-R-A-I-N-E-D. Restrained. If something is restrained, it is unable to run freely. It's unable to move, to act, to speak freely. It's restrained. There is some control over it. Found out the hard way. Found out the hard way. F-O-U-N-D, found out, O-U-T. That's a phrasal verb, found out. The hard way, H-A-R-D. If you find something out the hard way, you learn by a difficult method. You are learning by the most difficult method. You guys, many of you, when you studied English, you probably started in school, and the teachers started with grammar and vocabulary. Yeah, you studied a language the hard way. That's the most difficult way to study a language. Some people can do it. Many people can't. Very difficult. Slapped with. S-L-A-P-P-E-D. Slapped with. Given something harsh. H-A-R-S-H. Given something bad. Given a fine. Given a ticket. I went to the restaurant. It was a very nice restaurant. And they slapped me with a huge bill. It was $100 for a hamburger. That's crazy. Ordinance. Ordinance. The spelling. O-R-D-I-N-A Ordinance. An ordinance means a law, L-A-W, a local law, a city law. At large, A-T, large, L-A-R-G-E. At large means free, but should not be free. So the criminal, the bad guy, is at large. Okay? The snake is at large. Slithering, S-L-I-T-H-E-R, slither, I-N-G, slithering. Slithering is the movement of a snake or a worm. Do you guys remember Harry Potter? Harry Potter, yeah. What was the name of one of the houses? Slytherin. Yeah, it has that feeling of a snake. The snake house. To give in. This is another phrasal verb. Give in, G-I-V-E-I-N. To give in. It means to yield, Y-I-E-L-D, or to agree to lose. To agree to lose. And this is a very useful verb. Sometimes a husband and a wife will be arguing, and usually the husband or the wife, one person will give in. Okay, you're right. I'll follow you. That's giving in. That's the idea. To give in. To agree to lose. And finally, leashed. L-E-A-S-H-E-D. Now, leash as a noun, L-E-A-S-H, that's the rope or the chain that you put around your pet's neck and then you hold and then you go for a walk. That's a leash. But we can use this word as a verb too, and that's what I did. I used it as a past participle, which is like an adjective. But anyway, you have to leash your pet. My dog is leashed. I will leash my dog. There we go. So leashed is how I used it in the story. Having a leash on. That's what it means, leashed. Okay? So that's the story. Now I'm going to say each of those words one more time. I want you to repeat after me. Are you ready? Here we go. Pets. A jaunt. Be tethered. Restrained. Found out the hard way. Slapped with. Ordinance. At large. Slithering. Give in. Leashed. Those are the words. I hope that you understand it. I'm going to read the story 2 more times. The first time, really slow. Try and get a visual image in your head. The second time, I'm going to say it much faster, like the normal news that you would hear on the radio. Okay? All right, here we go. Americans love their pets. They are most definitely part of the family. But in the city, when taking 4-legged friends out for a jaunt, they've got to be tethered. All pets must be restrained. And a South Dakota man found out the hard way. He was slapped with a $190 fine for violating the ordinance entitled Animals Running at Large. The man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running, rather slithering. But The animal control officer wouldn't give in. Pythons, too, must be leashed in public. Americans love their pets. They are most definitely part of the family. But in the city, when taking four-legged friends out for a jaunt, they've got to be tethered. All pets must be restrained. And a South Dakota man found out the hard way. He was slapped with a $190 fine for violating the ordinance entitled Animals Running at Large. The man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running, rather slithering. But the animal control officer wouldn't give in. Pythons, too, must be leashed in public. Yeah, okay, that's the story. And I'm using this for later. Questions? Do you guys have any questions on this story? I saw somebody wanted me to spell something. Victor asked me to spell something. Spell what, Victor? What do you want me to spell? I want to know that. There's the story. Too simple. It should be funny. Hopefully you laughed. True story. Good. Nadij says good. Good. I have to wait. There's always some delay. Questions? Lots of people watching today. Over 100. Thank you so much, everybody. I sincerely appreciate that. No questions? Really? Are you guys serious? Bunch of geniuses. A bunch of geniuses. I like that. I like working with geniuses. Thanks, Wellington. Say it again. No, you can listen to the recording later. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about something that we have happening right now. I have a class called DDM, Daily Dictation Members. It's a fantastic class. The class is built on building your listening skills, your listening ability, and you can get lessons for free. Once again, letsmasterenglish.com/free. You can sign up and get lessons for free. Most of you probably have had the lessons and are thinking about joining. So if you want to join now, DDM VIP or DDM Lite Mondays, that means only Monday lessons, now is a great time to join, and we have a special sale. It's a really nice sale. And let me tell you about DDM. If you join DDM VIP, what do you get? Well, DDM VIP, every Monday and every Thursday, I send out a new lesson. And every year we have 80 lessons. Every Tuesday and Friday, I send out an answers video. I give you an assignment on Monday, the answers on Tuesday. We talk about pronunciation, American pronunciation, cancellation, linking, blending. That's what we do. Then on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I send an explanation video. And this is a great video that talks about the story that we studied, cultural background, the nuance, the usage of expressions, everything. Every assignment, I give you a speaking challenge. Every assignment. And I monitor those. Every assignment, we now started a vocabulary and writing challenge. So not only listening, not only speaking, but vocabulary and writing too. It's amazing. And every week we have live classes. Right now we have me, Coach Shane, we got Coach Miguel, Coach Clive, Coach Matt, Coach Arthur, and brand new we have Coach Francis. We're all here to help you guys master English. When are our live classes? All around the clock. So I'll tell you the schedule. This is Los Angeles time, so if you have a pencil, write it down. LA, Los Angeles time, Tuesdays, 3 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Wednesdays, 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. Thursdays, 9 a.m. Saturdays, 5:30 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 lunchtime, and 4 p.m. And Sundays, 5 a.m. and 12, which is noon, lunchtime. So, we have, and all you need to do is join one class. But if you wanted, you could join every class. That's fine. So, this is what we have, DDM Lite. You get everything except no live classes. No live classes. And of course, DDM Lite Mondays, you don't get the Thursday lessons either. So other than that, it's the same thing. So we have a couple of links on Facebook, or you can send an email to ddm@letsmasterenglish.com. Once again, ddm@letsmasterenglish.com. And we'll send you the link. If you have questions, you can ask us. And of course, I would love to see you guys join. Next week, Monday, is the perfect time to join. All right. I think that's it. You guys have any questions? Everybody's very silent. Albin says, JC, lots of questions here. They wouldn't give in. That means the police. So the police gave the guy a ticket. And the guy says, oh, no, 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 but my snake isn't running. It's slithering. And the police said, no, sorry. Keep the ticket. The ticket is yours. This is the idea. We have a joke, the story. A woman is driving. And hold on a second. I think I'm going to lose Facebook, guys. Go to YouTube. If you can, go to YouTube. So a woman's driving a car fast, and the police stop her. The police says, I have to give you a ticket for driving fast. And she says, oh, please, I'm really sorry. I didn't know. And then the officer, you're pretty. Okay, that's okay. He gives in. That's the idea of giving in. The new podcasts. Yeah, new podcasts are coming for LME. They're coming sooner than later. Yeah, lots of chat on YouTube. Yeah, it seems like there's a problem. I agree. Maybe there is a problem. Maybe I should try again here, because I'm not seeing anything new in YouTube. Okay, now I see it. Okay, thank you. I'm taking care of Facebook right now because I think I'm going to lose Facebook. And the problem is my phone. Joylson, yeah, I might. Am I going to make another YouTube channel talking about bad words, derogatory expressions? Yeah, I think I may. English is easy with you. That's great. I like to hear that. I tell you what, about the LME podcast, it takes so much time. So I'm trying to develop my live skill so that I can use just what I'm doing here and boop, put it up. Is this okay? Would this be okay for the podcast? I don't know. It's because we use video too. You guys let me know. Send me an email. podcast@letsmasterenglish.com. Yeah, if this live stuff is good enough, then I can use that. Anderson says, could you give us a short explanation about when to use rather? Well, rather and but are very different. So it's better to find a sentence. So let's go to our sentence. The man tried arguing his pet wasn't running, rather slithering. So in this case, the man tried arguing that his pet wasn't running but slithering. Yeah, it would work. Rather is much, do you know the word mitigation? To mitigate? It's a softer way of disagreeing, or a softer way of suggesting something different. So instead of saying no, but, which is very direct, by using rather, it makes the disagreement or the suggestion much smoother. It's best to use sentences. Find a couple of examples and then ask. Is but okay? Is rather okay? That's the best way to learn. The best way to learn is to use it, so you need to do that way. Would you explain some words using in drama? Well, I think we're watching drama words. Oh my God, Regina, join DDM. That's all we do. Join DDM. Get the free lessons. Say hello to Country Shane. I will, Carlos. Regina, www.letsmasterenglish.com/free. Get the DDM lessons. And I talk so much about drama, especially these days. Okay, so YouTube people, I'm going to be really nice to the YouTube people, and I'll try for the Facebook people. I don't know if it's going to work. Too close. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. So I'm going to show you a recent assignment. Okay. This is a recent DDM assignment. This is the speaking section. This is the vocabulary section, writing section, and this is just the assignment. When it comes to drama, so this is from a drama, and we have the dialogue from the drama, and also I add comments regarding the screen. Sorry guys, I need to share on Facebook. Here we go. There we go. Again, going back to the top, this is the let's talk about it stuff. People can, there's a speaking assignment. This is the vocabulary challenge, and this is the assignment, and I give them the answers and explanation after a day or two. This is the actual script. This is from a TV show. So we see this script, and parts of the script students are dictating, and then I'm explaining the answers. But not only the script, I include scene descriptions. Kramer enters. Better than Clouseau. George is not taken with this assessment. Better than Holmes. So these are all little descriptions of what is happening in the drama. There is so much stuff to learn. It's so excellent. A sweet tooth, long in the waistband, a portly fellow. These are really excellent English expressions. Nectar, guzzle it by the gallon. Do you guys know Ovaltine or Hershey's or Nestle's Quick? My students do. My students know all of this stuff. And if you're in America, you would want to know all of this stuff. DDM is really great. So this is especially for Regina. Yeah, it sounds like you would love DDM. That's for sure. Yeah, so there you go. And I'm having problems with my Facebook, or I'm sorry, YouTube. It's not updating, so let me see. Regina says, okay, good. Good. Turn it back to me. I liked your story. Very good. Carlos says, does ticket mean like a penalty? Yes. So when we say ticket, T-I-C-K-E-T, we think of a speeding ticket. A speeding ticket from the police. A speeding ticket. Yeah, that's the idea. Does a bless or a curse make sense in English? Yes, it could. I'm not going to give you guys, if you want me to answer your questions, you need to do the work. I have a very strong philosophy. I love answering questions about pronunciation because I can give it to you. But when you guys ask questions about grammar or vocabulary, there are so many possible answers. And the best way to learn is for you to make a mistake. So if you have a question about bless or curse, I want you to make a sentence. Make a sentence using the word bless, make a sentence using the word curse, and then ask me, is this okay? Then I'll give you an answer. But I'm not going to make examples for you. I'm tough. Hey, I'm a coach, all right? I'm not a boring professor. Learning and to learn, are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. Depends on how you're using it. I want to learn, or I love to learn. I love learning. And that sentence and those two sentences, they're the same. Again, give me example sentences, then I'll help you. Again, I love to learn. I love learning. The same. Absolutely the same. Itchy feet means eager to do something. Eager to do something. I'll do it later. No problem. Take your time. Take your time. Did you make up that story? No. The story comes from somewhere. No, I didn't make up the story. I can't find it right now, though. It was a video. Here we go. I got it from Fox News. So you can, this was on Facebook, so come on. Come on, switch around. There we go. So there you go. You can look up SD man fined for not having pet snake on a leash in public. It's a real story. Fox News. Are your glasses R or is? Your glasses are, A-R-E. Yep, you have to use R. Please tell us about live classes. So live classes, it depends on the coach. Different coaches have different styles. But basically what we do is we have everybody read the script. You know, you read one line and then somebody read another line. Most classes have most classes have 5, 6 people, 7 people. Sometimes we get 10 people. But we read the script and we answer questions. The coaches help with pronunciation. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Could you explain why is used them? I like them apples. Yeah. Them is grammatically incorrect. No. Well, it depends. If it's the phrase, I like their apples. No, I like them apples should be, I like those apples. And I taught that on E cubed. So you guys can go look that up. I'll tell you the name. Apples. Them apples. So just do a YouTube search for how 0196 them apples, and you'll see my video. It's a good one. Do you have any tongue twisters about pets? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Hey, Coach, don't make a federal case of it. Yeah, it's a good expression, Joelson. Yeah, it is a good expression. Don't make a big deal about it. Thanks from Quito. Quito is Ecuador, right? I think Quito is in Ecuador. I'm so creative. Yeah, I know. Hi, Yuri. Joan buys dolls for her girl to play with. Joan buys dolls for her girl playing with. No. In that case, to would be like in order to, so it has actual meaning. Joan buys dolls for her girl because she likes playing with them. Yeah, you could make a sentence, but no. I put glasses on my face like you. Glasses are cool, man. I like glasses. Hey, Coach. Adriana B, she's smart. She's on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, I do recommend YouTube for your viewing pleasure. I need to reboot my screen every time. That's not fun. Ba-bum. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. All right, I think I don't see any other questions, so I'm out of here. I'll give you guys about a minute to ask away. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate it. I love the opportunity to help you with your English. And if you join DDM, I'm super excited to give you such a great program. It's such an excellent program. Tell your friends too. It's really excellent. Please. And you can get the lessons for free. Those 8 lessons, absolutely for free. And you can keep them forever. And in those 8 lessons, there's so much to learn. That's for sure. It's good stuff. Tell us about your hobbies. I don't know. My hobbies. These days I'm so busy. I'm taking care of my chickens. That takes a lot of my time. I've got firewood outside that I need to stack. That's exhausting. I've got a bike. I don't know if you can see it. I got my bike here. So I ride my bike. Do you guys use Zwift, Z-W-I-F-T? Any cyclists? I love cycling. I like hiking. Oh yeah, I really enjoy hiking, getting out into the woods, and fishing. I can't wait for fishing, but I can't go fishing until May. So I have to wait for a couple months. Yeah, those are my hobbies. Minto, I would like to donate some money for your time. Is there any way I can do that? Oh, sure. Put it in an envelope and send it to me. Yeah, we have. We're building a donate page. Rather than donating money, I sincerely appreciate it. Yeah, I would absolutely love it. But I prefer to have students. But yeah, even $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month helps so much. Because like I said, recently I spent $550 for this Wednesday live class. And it ain't cheap. It's not cheap. We have a Patreon page, www.patreon.com/Coach Shane. And I'll read that one more time. I have to double check. patreon.com/Coach Shane, and I'll just show you. And this is the page. There we go. Patreon.com/Coach Shane. So that's a great place. That's a community for giving, and that stuff helps. It helps so much. But Patreon's a business, so they like to take a percentage. So we're going to try and make our own support page too. And when that's done, I'll let you guys know. I sincerely appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Very, very nice. Thank you. Ekaterina says, thank you. It's very helpful. I'm so happy. Thank you, Coach Shane. I have to go to bed. You go to bed. Get some good sleep. Sleep sweetly. Sweet dreams. Unleash the questions. Yeah, that's right. Unleash the questions. Let the questions go. What does pop the truck mean? It means open the truck, Bents. Pop the truck, open the truck, especially the back. Probably the back of the truck. We usually say pop the hood, which would mean open the hood. Open the hood where the engine is. Hey, when I like a man, I prefer to give him everything he needs, and I'm not even like you. I love you. Everybody loves me. I'm like everybody's brother or uncle or cousin. That's it. Carlos, uh, you live in South Korea. Not anymore. I did. Now I live in America. So what do you think about North Korea? Oh, you mean Kim Jong? Ugh. Political things because you live there. Yeah, I live there. I have lots of friends. Yeah, I live there. I have lots of friends in Korea. I think North Korea, Kim Jong is a horrible, fat jerk, and yeah, he's a tyrant, and he's a fat little boy with a stupid haircut. Sorry, I'm getting real personal. But yeah, he's a bad guy, and I feel sorry for the North Korean people. Um, and yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just hate him. I don't like him. Bad guy. He's a bad guy not just for Korea. He's a bad guy for everybody. He's a loser. Fat boy. Kim Jong. Sorry. Don't ask me political questions. It's too dangerous. I should not be talking about politics. I'm an English teacher. No pronunciation questions today, my God. Passing the trash. Passing the trash. Yeah, I agree. I've never heard of passing the trash. Where did you hear that? Ooh, cool. Watch my new UFC and Controversies podcast. Sounds cool. Thank you for oh my pleasure, Miriam. I enjoy my work. If I didn't enjoy my work, I would not be spending money on it. That's for sure. Yeah, if I did not like my job, I would not be spending any money on my job or time, as little time as possible. Yuri, I completely agree. Worse in a different way. I mean, yeah, we got to be careful. See, when it comes to Assad in Syria, I don't know. I'm confused about Assad because some people say they like Assad. Syrian, who cares what I think? Syrian people, they have to decide. So some people say they like Assad. Some people say they don't like Assad. I don't know what the deal is with Assad. But North Korea, I don't think anybody likes that Kim Jong-un. Which students have a hard time pronouncing it? Which students have a more difficult time with English pronunciations? Asian or Latin? Good question. To be honest, it really depends on the country. For example, in Korea, they don't have an F, but in China, they do. So some words, Chinese students have no problem. Korean students have a big problem. Uh, in Japan, Korea too, but especially in Japan, the L and the R are really tough. But, in Latin America, not a problem at all. Brazilian students, of course, they speak Portuguese, and my students from Mexico, they have different problems. Yeah, it depends. Um, and also the structure, sentence structure, and cultural differences that makes the language tough too. So Asian students tend to have more difficulties in being able to understand quickly. But the reading comprehension, vocabulary, spelling, understanding of grammar, really excellent. But Latin, European students, we have a similar cultural background, which really helps in understanding how language is used. Our languages are similar. Avishek from India. How you doing, Avishek? Uh, you're giving me white knuckles. White knuckles has a lot of possible meanings. Maxim. Hi, Maxim. Could you please give me any name of a dictionary for pronunciation? My recommendation for dictionaries, dictionary.com. Click on the speaker. Webster, Merriam-Webster. Click on the speaker. Macmillan dictionaries. Click on the speaker. Everybody remember, in 2017, there is zero need to look at the spelling to get pronunciation. They have speakers. Don't ignore it. Listen to the speaker. And many times you can choose between American pronunciation or British pronunciation. Of course, my students, DDM and PERF students, they ask me. So I give them the pronunciation directly. But on your own, use dictionary.com. It's easy. Thank you very much, Miriam. Dictator, that's right. Read my question. Miriam, where's your question? Miriam, there you go. Which twins have a hard time? I'm going through dictator, stay blessed. They all the same. Yeah, you're probably right, Valid. I have problems with the TH and bad. Yeah, the TH problem. Adriana, if you're a student, ask your coaches, and if you can, ask me directly. Adriana, are you a student DDM? Or I have several Adrianas. I don't know if you are one of them. Yeah, we have. To help you with pronunciation, it's best to use a coach, and I'll be more than happy if you're a student to give you a hand. Bed, bad, and the sounds. I'm Brazilian, but I can't pronounce the TH sound. Yep, it's a big problem. I'm going to have a deep sleep. Sleep well. Very good. And yes, Brazil, you don't have the TH. That's right. I'm going to have to. Yeah. Coach Shane, what is the most common difficult? Yeah. TH sounds. And in front of the sound, and TH sound. And THE, many Brazilians like to say the. Fox News, title. The title, Sydney, was how do I give it to you? Man fined for not having pet snake on a leash. I'm just better off without them cuffs. Is that correct? It's from music. Yeah, it works. The sentence is okay. Can you please explain the pronunciation of button mountain? Yeah, that's right. Many teachers describe that as a glottal stop, but I think if people concentrate back here, you miss it. So this is Twilight question. Button and mountain. We don't say button and mountain. We say button and mountain. And what we do is B-U-T-T-O-N. So go to B-U-T-T. But, and stop your tongue right at the T. But. Now, do not move your tongue. But, and from that same position, make the N sound. So, button, button, button. The tongue never moves. Mountain, mountain, mountain. The tongue never moves. I call that a stop T sound because you're stopping the T. It's actually different from a glottal stop. How can I improve my English? www.youtube.com/dailydictation. 300 free lessons. Adriana, you're not my student. Adriana, join our classes. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. S-I-X-T-H. S is a difficult word to pronounce. Not for my students, Joelson. S-I-X-T-H-S. How do Americans pronounce that word? Organization. 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 Nobody? How do you pronounce Sixths? About the flap T, sound T between the vowel. Total yes to both. Z or J? In America, we say Z. Organization, Z. Z, not J. Not organization, organization. Love your classes. Thanks, Adriana. Soon, good. So, Sixths, American pronunciation. According to Coach Shane's rules, we can cancel the TH. 6. 5/6, please. 5/6 is not enough. 5/6. 5/6. Cancel the TH. Makes it easy. Double L. Vanilla. Vanilla. Remember, so the question is about the L sound. Remember, there are two L's. One L is where you put the tip of your tongue between your teeth. Oh, and that is called the light L. It's the perfect L. 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 The other L is the dark L. Now, something interesting. Everybody say B-U-T-T and stop the T. But. Okay? Now, but, and then it's through the N sound. But. Ooh, so the T and the N are in the same position, right? But. And then the L, we can do the L there too. But, like. Yeah, that's the dark L position. The same T, N, L, same position. We can do it in the same position. Vanilla, vanilla, you can do with a light L and a dark L. Same thing. Identity, identity. But when Americans say quickly, identity, identity. The N cancels the T, the second T becomes a flap T. Identity. These are things I teach my students. Z or J. So the sound Z is vibrated. It can go forever. The J, 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 J starts. It's a glottal stop sound. It starts making J, J. We need to stop back here. J, and it can be only pronounced once. We cannot have a long J. C-L-O-T-H-E-S. I teach this pronunciation on my Coach Shane's ESL channel. C-L-O-T-H-E-S. Good night. Perfect pronunciation, clothes, clothes. Daily English pronunciation, according to Coach Shane's rules, clothes, clothes. She's a book. Can you contract has? You cannot write it that way, Adriana, but people might say it that way. She has a book. She has a book. Actually, what's happening, Adriana, is we have the 7 H's rule. Does anybody know the 7 H's rule? Who knows the 7 H's? Who can write down the 7 H's? I'll wait. I'll wait a minute. The 7 H's. Nobody? My goodness. He, him, his, her. Good. 3 more. Good job. Good job, Regina. Regina got the first 4. He, him, his, her. Yeah. These are my students. No, my DDM students know. The 7 H's. 3 more. Have. 2 more, Joelson. No. 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 Good. 1 more, Regina. 1 more. There you go. Nah, 2020 got them all. He, him, his, her, had, has, have. One more time, the 7 H's. This is Coach Shane's rule. He, him, his, her, had, has, have. Now, in the middle of a sentence, many, 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 many times, the H becomes silent. So, she has time becomes she has time, she has time, she has time, she has time. The H is gone. But if we slowed it down, we still have the A. Shiz time. It's not a very clean short A, has. It's very short. It's very quick, but it's there. Okay? So, Adriana, to your earlier question, the H is most likely canceled, but not contracted. But you might hear it like that, but that's not the case. And these are things that we practice in DDM. Yeah. Very good. Good job, Na 2020. Nice job. Where did you learn? Na 2020, are you my student? Did you get that on YouTube or in my lessons? Where did you get that, Na? He gave it in perfect order, too. That's the order that I use, which is alphabetical order. He, him, his, her, had, has, have. Good job. All right, guys. I think I'm out of here. My throat's getting tired. I don't want to die. I must remain strong. Strong, indeed. Indeed. Should we all sing a song together? No. All right. From your lesson, coach. That's great. Do you have a southern accent? No, I don't, Jean-Alain. But I can. My grandmother had a bit of a southern accent. But even in America, we got different types of southern accents. You might have somebody from Texas, somebody from Alabama, somebody from southern Illinois. Then you got the backwoods in Kentucky. They got some really backwards accents, southern accents. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Right now, I'm kind of using a Georgia accent. What do you think is more important? Learning grammar or listening? Well, Layla, if you're a student, unfortunately, you gotta learn grammar. Meaning a high school or a college student. But if you're an adult, forget about the grammar and go for listening. Now, if you're using English professionally, like business, grammar is extremely important. But if you're just a regular person, an adult who wants to learn English, don't worry about the grammar. Seriously, you'll get it, especially with DDM. With DDM, they get it. My pleasure. My pleasure, Regina. You bet, Mohammed. Thank you very much. Oh, Twilight, don't worry. It was a tough one. You're probably new as a student. Don't worry. You bet. Hello, Daniel from Brazil. Obrigado. Thank you for joining. Guys, I'm out of here. I have recorded this, and so yeah, please enjoy the recording. You can watch it later. Again, if you are thinking about joining DDM, we have an excellent offer right now. The sale is on Facebook. If you have a question, you can email us ddm@letsmasterenglish.com. Have a fantastic day. I enjoy your multiple roles. They're fun. And I'll see you next week. Next week, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. Yep, no problem. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hearts. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you, Edelson. Thanks a million. Absolutely, Carlos. Oh, you're too kind, Valber. Thanks, Adriana. Thank you, New Yorker. Bach, New Yorker. Jean-Alain, take care of yourself. I will. Adriana. Mohammed, bye-bye. Take care. Take care, guys. Thank you. See you, David. My pleasure. Take care, Edmilson. Oh, you're not going to lose me, Jean-Alain. Hi, Abdul. Terrific class. Oh, Jonathan, my goodness. How embarrassing. Thank you so much. Maxim, thank you. Oh, my cheeks got red. Thank you very much, Alvin. Thank you, Regina. Thanks, everybody. You guys are too kind. Asterisk, oh my God. Shout out to Peru. You're the man. Hey, Jean-Marie, you're the man. Or not Jean-Marie, Jean-Alain. Sorry, I have a Jean-Marie who's a student. Jean-Alain, you're the man today. Bye-bye. All right, Facebook people are gone. Let's have a party. Yeah, just joking. Take care, guys. Ciao. Oh, you bet, Sydney. That's for you, Sydney. So you need to get more people from Brazil to join. That class is especially for Brazil. Thank you very much. And Odessa. Thank you very much. Odessia. Thank you, Odessia. Have a good night, Valver.